G'day guys, welcome back to another day's work here at Rose Villa. So it turns out that the day's actually not as hot as what they predicted. So I think I might get in and finish putting the flushing beads on the polystyrene on the front fence there and get some render on. It's a beautiful day actually. I'll give myself a sprinkle if I get too hot. I've got a little bowler's hat over the GoPro today. Try and keep that running. So, what's on here? Drop some water on it. So yeah, I might get stuck in now, get the beading on so that that'll dry and I can get it all rendered. So with it being warmer today, I think I'm going to be able to render the parts I want to do first and then come back later on and render the other bits. So by the end of the day, I reckon I might be able to get the inside of this all beaded up and rendered. So that'll be pretty exciting. Give us more to look at when we're inside here, and then I can work on the outside. So what I'll do is I'll set the camera up now with its little bowler's hat on, and the wind's blowing it around, sorry, but I'll take it off for a minute. So yeah, I'll put the camera down and we'll get stuck into the work straight away, I think. Watch this, guys. Sit down. Wait. Wait. Okay. Good girl, Lily. ready to start rendering now, but first I'm going to clean up this mess. Kind of a messy bugger. Leave all my stuff laying around. Stepping all over it, kneeling on it, getting sharp like cuts and that on my knees. And I'll clean this up, then I'll start rendering. certainly right, guys. It's going off so fast, which is kind of good. I won't have to come out here later on tonight to finish it off. Just getting that underneath side here with the leftover. Well guys, what I got done wasn't a huge amount, but it was quality. So I'll show you what I did. So I've still got to sponge that panel off and down the corner, but that's pretty nice and flat as it is. But underneath here, it's all looking nice. On the other side. So yeah, look at that corner, beautiful. So I'm really happy with that. I'll leave it for a little bit. I'll clean up my tools and my bucket with a tiny bit of render left in it, and I'll give it maybe half an hour. It looks like it's already lightening up, so I don't want to give it too long. Actually, I might try and give it a quick sponge now, and if I can do it, great. If I can't, I'll leave it for a bit longer. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to leave it much longer. Try that other sponge now. That's the problem. Trying to get the moisture out of the sponge. It does get it flat though. gets all the defects out so easily. Alright, so I've got that pretty flat now. That's amazing, so good to work with. So like exciting when you see that flat surface after all those rough trail marks. So I'm going to leave it, let it dry off a bit more and come back with a final sponge. It only needs probably half an hour. It's already quite stiff, and tidy it all up. Alright, final sponge time. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stoked with this rendering job. It's come up nice and flat, and everything couldn't be better. And it just goes to show, that first one was okay, but this one's coming up better, because with practice with anything, you get better. So, you know, have a go at things. I mean, this rendering isn't that hard. You know, there's a few little things, and you pick it up as you go. If you're handy, if you're not handy, it's going to be a struggle. But if you are handy, you can pick it up and go. I mean, I reckon I could do a whole wall of a house. I'm that confident now that I could give it a go. The first whole wall wouldn't be fantastic, but it would get better, same as this was getting better. So I'll just show you something down here. So if you remember yesterday, I ran out of render. So I put this bit here in, and then where it overlapped there, you just go over it with a wet sponge and you keep rubbing it, and it just smears it out to basically just a water smear, and it's all dead flat then. So, I mean, I don't know if you can really see, if you look along it, you know, how flat it is. This top piece, where you can see a few bumps along here, that'll get tidied up when I do the chamfer, which will be the next part of this. And look at these corners. You know, you can see the use of the flushing bead or the render bead there. So it makes it so easy. But then just go over it with a sponge when it's hard, and you can smooth out all the lumps and bumps. So yeah, really happy with that. So I'm thinking I'm going to push on with this tomorrow. It's going to be a bit cooler. The change has already come in, and we got overcast now. We got a cool breeze. So as long as it's not raining tomorrow, I'll be able to get in and do some more rendering. So I'll be able to do this chamfer and this panel. If I had a bit more time today, I would have done the panels, and then I would have come back and I've done the rest of it once that was dry. But you know, I haven't got infinite amount of time to be doing these things, because I do have to do work, and I am working all this weekend. So I'll try and get in there early so I can get home by 10 or 11 o'clock and continue on with this stuff. Just a bit of a view for you, showing how that's just that little bit of rendering is already, I'll go back a bit further. Look at the difference it's made. Get rid of that blue, it starts looking fantastic, and get those top cappings done. I have got these pier cappings that I need to push along with, so that's another project maybe for tomorrow. Plenty of projects, not much time. So what was I going to show you? I was going to show you the front portico. Let's go around there. Alright, so now you guys haven't seen this front door. I'll show you. Look at that, Lily's, it's Lily's little spot there. Who's gone past, what's going on? The door is, now that colour is called Deep Indian Red. So let's see if I can get down. It's got a bit of a red, bit of a brown sort of colour, and then it's got the hog bristle. So that's why I'm continuing with the hog bristle on the fence. And also I'll do this surround. There's a few spots I need to finish on this up there with some expandable foam. I just had some low spots, so I filled them up. So I will get back onto this and get this all painted to finish it off. But what I'm doing is that surround around the door, that's going to come out to this point past the edge of the veranda, and it's going to be a portico that goes up. And then I'm going to have the two verandas either side that butt into the portico. And then the top of the portico will have a cornice around it and some balustrading underneath that vent up there. So there will be other work done to the front of this. I'm going to get rid of that textured stucco kind of stuff up there. I don't like that. I'm going to actually build it out and probably put an arch, but we'll work that one out later. So yeah, this job here is going to be a good one. I'll just come back down here so you can see the portico will come out about 1/2 metre past those posts and up. So, and then there'll be a veranda each side. I am thinking about putting a veranda so it returns down this side, but it'll have to be a real little steep one, and it'll have to have a box gutter along there. But yeah, I'll have to think about that a bit more. Don't know if it's necessary. So, and then up along here, I'm going to be putting a cornice, filling in those bird boards, and it's going to have a cornice in there with corbels every so often. And then down the bottom, there'll be a skirting like you'd have inside, but the outside. So, and then obviously these shop windows here, they'll be going, and I'll be putting some sash windows in there. So I've had to think about it, and I think I know what I'm going to do here to get these windows so that it looks like a house and not a shop. So that won't be a too hard a job. It'll actually be quite an easy job to do. So when I start on this front, I'll be doing the whole front all in at one time. Like I'm working on just the fence now, it'll be just this whole front. So that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I am thinking I need a light of some sort, but what I might do in the portico is have some lights up in the corner that come back onto the door. Rather than be facing out, it'll be facing into the door. And then don't forget, in that hole there, I'm going to have a little stained glass window with a rose on it for Rose Villa. So that's about it. So that's going to be it for this video. So I'm not trying to make these any kind of length. I'm just trying to give you a nice little video showing you some progress. So yeah, some of them will be long, some will be short. They'll just be however much time I have to do things. So until the next video, which will obviously be tomorrow, I'll see you in that video. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some more of this, and hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment, and yeah, just let me know if you've got any suggestions for anything, and just yeah, sort of make me feel good about my fence if you want to, because that's always good. But yeah, hit the like. Yeah, that's a big thing. Hitting that like button, that's really going to help the channel out. So, you know, even if you weren't, you know, sort of amazed by what the video was, give it a like, and you know, we'll keep pushing on, and things will get better as I go along. So yeah, anyway, enough ramble. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.